if the customer has named his kid Adolf Hitler. And his next one, Joycelyn Aryan Nation. And his third one, Hans-Lin Himmler Genie, apparently for Hitler's deputy Heinrich Himmler. And yeah, Mr. Campbell kind of whiffed on the Himmler thing. The father claims he's not racist or anti-Semitic, says that several children of the mixed race came to his son's party. He stands by his now infamous choice, quoting, "No one else in the world would have that name." My colleague, Rachel Maddow, has been kind enough to check in a few minutes early. And again, a great exclusive interview coming up tonight with a U.S. Senator who is, hooray, suggesting prosecutions for torture. But first, Rachel, this thing, happy birthday, Adolf Hitler Campbell. This looks like one of those, how many mistakes can you spot in this picture drawings? I mean, who do you root for here other than this poor little boy?
It's very clear who you root against in this story, but rooting for is another thing. I mean, this guy decided he wanted to name something or someone after Adolf Hitler. Rather than, say, picking himself, he decides to pick his defenseless infant son. I mean, you think about the idea that as a parent, what you want to do is hobble your child's life by assigning them a genocidal name, and that you yet don't do it to yourself. It's sort of stupendous. I don't actually think there are any winners here, but there's a very clear loser, and that makes me feel like a winner.
Where are the constitutional ethics here? Because people jump into First Amendment. The First Amendment covers your speech. It does not require any private company to protect your speech nor make you a cake with Hitler's name on it. And B, the store that didn't make the cake said, look, here's the cake. We'll leave the top of it blank. Here's the icing. You fill it in. And Campbell said that was not good enough.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, the anti-discrimination law says that in public accommodation, you can't discriminate against somebody if they are part of a protected class. Being named Adolf Hitler is not a protected class. Although I look forward to going to the, benefit concerts to try to make that so. I mean, there isn't a constitutional issue here. It's sort of I guess, a strategic issue on the part of the companies in these cases. Walmart versus the cake company that wouldn't do it. But the idea that there's a civil rights claim here is hilarious.
This man Campbell, this strikes me as one of those guys who think they have found a way to beat the system. Yeah. I mean, he's even defending himself by citing the election of Obama. He said there's a new president. He says it's time for a change. Well, then it's time for a change. They need to accept a name. A name's a name. I mean, is this the textbook definition of sophistry?
It would be sophistry if that was, I guess, more of an argument, more of a really bad argument. I think it's more a perfect example of political opportunism. The idea that you would take the election of the first African-American president and try to wrap up your pseudo-civil rights claim about your child named Adolf Hitler in the civil rights glory of that achievement. I mean, you got to give him something for ambition here, honestly.
Yeah, well, I think his kid is going to give him something later on. That's what he's got to worry about. But lastly, good old Walmart. I mean, Walmart gets a lot of bad press it doesn't deserve, frankly. And then twice a year or so, it gets all the bad press that it sure does deserve. These guys made a cake that reads in icing, "Happy Birthday, Adolf Hitler,"
while censoring the lyrics of the CDs they will sell in their audio department. Because Adolf Hitler is not profane, but Dixie Chicks lyrics now, whew, yeah. The depths of Walmart's big thinking on political issues is a constant source of fascination to me.
Yeah, and the PR issues too. It's like they have a huge staff, and apparently they take 52 weeks of vacation every year. It's phenomenal. All right, well, thank you, Rachel. Stand by for a second while I wrap this up. That's countdown for this, the 2048th day since the declaration of mission accomplished in Iraq. I'm Keith Olbermann. Good night. Good luck. Can't guess who's next, can you? As promised, Rachel and a senator talking about maybe prosecuting the big boys for torture. Well, go to it, huh?
Thank you, Keith. Thanks very much. And thank you for staying with us at home for the next hour. Keith said it quite well. Tonight, Michigan Senator Carl Levin, the chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, is here to say that he thinks there should be an investigation to determine whether there ought to be indictments as a result of the Bush administration's torture policies. Accountability.